You may have noticed at a grade school or high school match that there was some confusion when the players were lining up on the court at the start of a set. Part of the confusion may stem from the fact that USA Volleyball, NCAA Women, and the National Federation of High School Associations each have their own rules, lineup sheet, and score sheet, which makes transitioning between them challenging. But especially for matches using Nfhs scoring, there are times when coaches, scorers, and officials find it difficult to correlate where the first server is indicated on the lineup sheet or score sheet and where that player is physically positioned on the court. And the receiving team is always the problem. Let's take a look. For those new to volleyball and its scoring, here are some basics. This diagram shows a volleyball court from above with the net down the middle. To keep things simple, I'm removing the attack lines. Because indoor volleyball is based on each team having 6 players, each side of the court is divided into 6 zones. Now, you won't ever see these markings on the court. They're just shown here for this explanation. On each side, the 3 players closest to the net are called the front row, and the players closest to the end line are called the back row. If you're standing behind an end line facing the net, the zones are numbered 1 through 6, and they're commonly labeled with Roman numerals. The zones are also referred to as positions. So in the front row, you have the right front, middle front, and left front positions, and in the back row, you have the left back, middle back, and the right back or service position. Physically on the court, the first server for the team with first serve is in the right back position in the zone marked with the Roman numeral 1. That's easy. The tricky part is the receiving team. The first server for the receiving team at the start of the set must be in the right front position or zone 2, because each time a team gains the serve, it must rotate 1 position clockwise before serving. Scorers need to know this because they should confirm that the players on the court are in the correct positions at the start of each set. This is not just the responsibility of the R2. So let's break it down. For National Federation or high school matches, the lineups are submitted in serving order, formatted as a list. The Roman numerals on the Nfhs lineup sheet are the service order and are not necessarily the floor positions, which is part of the confusion. The Nfhs score sheet lists the servers vertically, and the lineups are designed so that the scorer can transfer the list of players directly from the lineup sheet to the score sheet, regardless of whether the team is serving first. On the court, players on the serving team are exactly where you'd expect, as the serving order matches the floor order. We all just need to remember that the first player listed on the lineup and score sheet for the receiving team is physically in the right front position or zone 2.